So we've got the sluice set up upstream there. I've just done a disaster of an experiment we're going to have to redo. So I'm just digging out on this gravel bar. Just pulled out this really heavy sort of quartzy type rock mixed with something else. Some nice dirty quartz, so it's looking promising. Let's see what we get out of this hole. So we've got 0.12, 0.13, 0.13. So that's what we've got. Take two. We're back up, man. Welcome back. I'm out with Kai, who's built this drop riffle sluice box, and we're here to give it a go today. I've also brought my Caledonian Mini, which I used to use. These are good sluices, they're well made. My mate's made this one. I'm going to give it a little go today, see how good they are. It's a little bit on the thinner side to this one, but it's substantially thicker than his prototype. I'm not fussy how I set them up. If you watch my videos, you'll know I don't really care how I set them up. That's the pleasure of a drop riffle. You can basically throw it in and whatever angle or whatever it's doing, it's operating. This one is a bit harder to set up, but it's got step riffles, and this is a drop riffle. And the difference, they're both known as drop riffles, but really this is a step riffle. The material's still got to bounce over the riffles, whereas this acts like a slide. The troughs are below the surface, so anything over the size of the trough just slides out like a slide. So the operation's slightly different. I prefer the drop riffles, but they work better in a place with less heavies. If you've got a lot of black sand and hematite, this is probably a better type of sluice, but if you go down to pyrites and sulfides and stuff and not that much heavies, your drop riffle will be better and it will catch it all. I've got 0.13 of a gram in here, and we're going to dump it into this pan of gravel I've just took from the side of the stream. I've just dropped it in here. That's in the top of that gravel. Then we're going to feed the new drop riffle sluice with it. Then we're going to clean it out, and I'm going to dry it out and weigh it and see if it caught all the gold, because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's a gold catcher. Can it catch the gold I've just put in it? So we're doing a measured amount. So the sluice is running quite nicely. I did mess about with it a little bit. Sometimes they go straight in, sometimes they don't. But you don't have to be fussy with the angle or the flow really. As long as the material's dancing in the troughs, it's working. So here we go, first scoop into the new sluice. This is, by the way, the first go I've had at using this sluice. It's the first scoop that's gone in it. So is it? Oh, the riffles dancing? They are. The material's jumping about in those troughs. I can see gold on the indicator mat already. You got good lumps, good specks of gold. They're straight, sitting straight on that indicator mat. It's running really nice. It's not too fast, not too slow. I haven't got it quite level either. If you're out of level, all it means is you're not using the full width of the sluice. It's still going to catch on whichever side it's leaning to. As long as the troughs are not overflowing with heavies and they're in suspension, then you can just keep on feeding it. you come and see, the biggest chunk of gold stuck in the indicator mat, and there's a couple of micros in there, but the rest is gone. So is it in the rest of the sluice or not? We're going to clean it out now and see if, dry it out, see if we retained our 0.13 gram of the gold. So let's clean it out. So you'll love how easy these are to clean out. Just steady it while you take it out. So a lot of people lose the gold when they take it out. Just pull it out gently, let the water run off, and put the gold end first into your catcher. So bucket's safer, but I've only got a pan today, so I turn it with the riffles that side so it doesn't wash out, hopefully, when I wash it out now. They're quite easy to clean out. Tilt it to one side and just wash each riffle out. No messing with mats. I do notice this sluice car is built, it does hold a bit more material than my other one, so you've got a bit more panning to do, but it can be a good thing in some ways. You know it's going to catch that gold. So have a look in the sluice then, see if you can see any gold in it. Make sure I've cleaned it out. Nice, there's still a bit, oh I can see a speck of gold down there, I think. Wash. That's it, so it's pretty sturdy. It's not quite as thick as that one, but it's still strong enough. It's got nice stainless steel bars on here. It's got an immense amount of catching area on it. It runs perfectly well. I like the deeper sides because sometimes you struggle with the water coming over the side in some circumstances. So I really like it. Let's see if it caught all the gold. There's some real tiny flower gold in this, so my panning might not be the best. We better get Ty's pan so I can pan into it.
Still got material in it. No, you can use that one.
Yeah. Just in case I lose some micros. Taking all that gold to the bottom of that riffle. And off that lighter stuff. Two Toes does the best video on how to learn how to pan, I think. Pull it back at that. Has the sluice caught the gold? Let's see. Heavy pebble there to pull out the way. A little bit of gold creeping now, and we'll tap it back up. You see the gold, I've just tapped the load out at the top. It's, sometimes if you tap it too far, then when you wash, you can wash it round and lose it, so it's not always a good idea. Try and keep it in the gravel. can see the gold appearing at the edge now. Go wash one spec back in. You can see all that micro in there. Sluice is catching the tiniest of specks. Pull that little pebble out. Just try and tap all that gold together. So hopefully we've retained everything I put in. So I'm going to suck it out. I'm going to dry it here on the river and we're going to weigh it now and see if we got back what I put in. And then is Sluice's a winner if that's the case. I'll have to do it into this. And that and tell me afterwards, I think I've got it all. There might be a couple of micros. Let's have a quick look in the other pan in case I panned any out. See how good my panning skills are now with this, wouldn't we? Let's wash that out then. Right. Can't see any with a quick wash back. Let's pan it down a bit properly, just make sure. I've got confidence back in my panning skills, there ain't anything in there. Can you see any? I can't.
No gold.
No, right, let's try out what we've retrieved, weigh it, see if the sluice caught all what we put back in it. So we'll do this now. Fuck it up. So it doesn't look as much there. There's a little bit of black sand and stuff as well. Is there any gold in that? Can you see any gold in that? One micro maybe.
No, I don't.
No.
Not maybe a micro, but...
Right, it's gone. This is where we lose it all.
Mark my words. So I forgot my heating up spoon I normally dry the gold out with, and I'm heating a gem tray up, which I usually just transfer the gold into a vial with. What a mistake.
Sometimes the gold will jump when you boil in water. You gotta watch it. Whoa. Oh man! Lost it.
I can see it, but...
There and there. Let's see what we got then. You know that. Oh, it's a fuck up. There we go. Not a good idea doing what we just did. I was just saying what exactly happened. It's all on the rock, look. Yeah, this is take 2. We fucked up then, so we've got to. I've tried to reclaim where I bounced all the gold out. Probably lost some now, so this test is a void really. We're going to have to replay this video at some point. But I tried to dig it out. We're going to run it back through the sluice and see if we can catch it back. Find out. Always look in your sluice to see if there's. I've often found nice chunks in there sometimes, stuck in the corner of the troughs. I think there's nothing in there. I don't mess about, I chuck them around, so it's got to withstand some beatings. I'm trusting my pan in now, so we're not putting the pan underneath it. Let's pan it down. Can we save the situation? We definitely recaptured some gold. There's a few heavy black sands in there, you know. It was all the bigger bits that went flying, wasn't it? So I don't know if we caught the biggest bit. Right, how are we going to do this now? I was supposed to bring a metal spoon to dry it out in, and I forgot. Tried to dry it out in the gem tray, which is aluminium I think, and it popped and bounced it all the way. So, how can I... oh, could dry it out in the spray, couldn't I? That might be an option. I think it should be alright on that. I think that's what we'll do. You see it on the shoulder, did, can't you? Right then, how's this going to go then? Mental, isn't it? Right. Now I've got to get into this. In case we have any more mistakes. Oh, you bastard. Absolute bastard. Yeah, well, my experiment did not go to plan. Yeah, that was a bigger bit missing, I think. It's not in registry. Fuck's sake. Well, I came to the river with gold and lost it all. Fuck's sake, man.